Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next anime review for Anime Month. And tonight we'll take a look at another series that that a lot of people liked. Which I would say I am kind of mixed on, though, like 50-50. There are things I liked about it, like this is not a rant, because there's no... I will put a rant on this, though, but I don't love it, but I don't hate it. So that's why I'm like 50-50 on it. So today, I'll be reviewing it, which is of Deadman Wonderland. Now, Deadman Wonderland, once again based on the novel series, or light novels or manga. But as for the anime series itself, came out in 2011, and like I said, I'm 50-50 on it. I mean, there's things I liked about it. I mean, the animation, okay, as per usual, the animation is good, I would say. The both voice casts of Japanese and English are good too. The intro, the OP for Deadman Wonderland, along with the music and the animation for the OP intro, is really good too. It is really good. Now, how I'm mixed on, I just feel like I'm watching it. I'm like, I mean, there's things I'm liking about it, but there's things like I'm like, meh. Okay, before I get to what I think about it, though, but the gist of the premise is that our lead guy here, by the name of Ganta, who is voiced by Greg Ayres. For the English, he's voiced by Greg Ayres. Yeah. And Greg Ayres, he's done a lot of voice work that I've heard of. A lot of voice work. I think he voiced Tomoki in Heaven's Lost Property. Yeah, he voiced Tomoki in Heaven's Lost Property. He was a school guy, high school student. And he's just with his and it has to be like a little bit futuristic as in distant future, because he's on his phone, he's in his class, he's on his phone, but he can project a holographic screen, so it has to be somewhat futuristic as well. So in the future, and then he's talking with two of his friends, and then suddenly all of a sudden this person in this red cape flies out, is outside the building. And just uses this strange, weird power, slaughters the whole entire classroom, including his two friends, and he's the only survivor of the massacre, and the person gets away. And now he's framed for the murder. A guy who poses as his lawyer, which turns out he's like the main bad guys of the series. He's the guy who's the director of the place Deadman Wonderland. Turns out he falsified some video evidence, making it think like it was Ganta who wanted to kill the people. Right? Basically, frames him, falsified evidence, and sends him to life in prison in Deadman Wonderland, which is a prison for all these criminals. And also at the same time, it's a theme park attraction where all people just come in and see all these dead criminals, which Dead Man. All these criminals try to go through this obstacle course, and they get slain. Which I'm thinking. Okay, I get some distant future. It's like high tech prison, right? Like in death. Like a high tech prison. Like you go across this bridge to this island, kind of like in the 2007 remake. Oh, sorry, the 2008 remake of Death Race, which I reviewed. That did I review Death Race? The one with the remake with Jason Statham. But it was a prison island on a long ways on the water. But people could fly into not fly in, but they to see all these criminals you kill. I'm like, why would you like? Why would someone that? Why would like if it was me? Why would my own mind want to go to see prisoners just be killed on this obstacle course? I mean, yeah, I know they're criminals. More of them are probably serial killers and psychopaths, though. But you want to pay money to see people, just people in general, to get slaughtered. But that's all. This is more to it. That's like underneath the surface type of thing. So, and when he gets there, he gets Gante, he gets the crap beaten out of him. He meets this guy, one of the main characters here with the eye patch right here, by the name of Crow. And also a second main character right here, but this girl by the name of Shiro. And actually, for the English voice, Shiro is voiced by one of my favorite voice actresses, Monica Rio. Monica Rio, as I said before, time and time again, like she voices Misaki Aizawa in Maid-sama. She voices what was it? What was one I also enjoyed though? Well, I know she voiced the school doctor in High School of the Dead. She voiced in a lot of animes. Oh, Dance of the Vampire Bund, Rosario Vampire. I mentioned High School of the Dead. The horror series, Another. She's voiced in a ton of anime, which I've enjoyed her voice role and acting, all this voice acting in these animes. But what I mostly want to remember from in her lead voice in Maid-sama. She voices Shiro, who's this pale white girl who wears this almost all white leotard with bullseyes on her outfit. She like immediately befriends him. Okay, so she's like this acting all happy and all this stuff, right? That was more underneath the surface with this prison. I mean, like Ganta finds out he has this these powers. Like a lot of these prisoners have these powers they call him Deadman. Like he has his powers. Like it's like they're like blood powers, right? They come out like you can make your blood manifest them as weapons. There's another other characters like besides the director of Deadman Wonderland who pose as a lawyer, but you also have the warden of the prison. Yeah, so the warden of the warden, and then he also meets another guy, a nice guy by the name of Takami. I think it was the last name Takami, but I always call him Yo. He actually put himself in prison because he wanted to find his sister, and by the time, because he wanted to earn some, like you get like in the prison you earn these it's not money though, but these cards, they can use them as money. He put himself in there to earn enough credits. You can say, I think it was credits to have enough credit to buy his sister out of prison. But the thing is though, later on, because Gante gets put in this ring where he fights more of these hostile prisoners with more of these incredible powers. Gante gets put into a fight with the guy's sister, and turns out Yo's sister is actually a psychopathic bitch, basically, who lost her. You get some flashbacks. They lost her mother, and then what's something to do with the father, I think. I forget though, but turns out she's a crazy bitch. She's acting all psycho and all that. But it turns out Gante Gonto wins. There was another one where he won as well. So, and also they have to put all these to get all the prisoners have these weird collars, and they also have to eat this weird candy. Like it kind of tastes like shit at first, but it's a way to kill. I guess make it stay alive. If you don't, then the collars around you will kill you. I mean. And then also, there's also moments where there's the prison doctor. She has this thing where, I guess if the prisoners lose, like the sister lost, like she puts strap into a chair and does like this roulette thing. If it lands a certain body part, she gets to surgically take that piece out because she has like a jar full of like body parts of prisoners that did that thing. So. And a lot of us at least in nowhere, like that stuff, And I think it was the first half. I would say I thought it was kind of boring though. But when the second half of the show picks up, that was kind of getting more interested in it. I mean, you could have focused more on being the bad guy of the director there and the warden. They can be such good villains, but they have because there's always something. Some suspicious underneath the surface type of secret of Deadman Wonderland, and then like I said, the first half was just boring. I thought it was just boring, but when the second half picked up because now Gonta, Crow gets there was like a group of rebels, that want to be free of the prison. Like one woman, I forget. I always have a hard time remember everybody's names, so bear with me here. Like one of her powers. Blood powers, you can say that she can make like armor over. She can create like blood armor, you can say, around herself. Which is her right here. She can create like armor around herself. And so there's some other inmates. Like I said, hard to remember all their names. Part of this revolt, and they want to escape Deadman Wonderland. And there was also this there was like a part of this like the secret of this Deadman Wonderland. One thing is related to one was called like the Wretched Egg. I mean, what kind of speed is though? What's another nitpick I have with the show is like. There has to be some kind of secret thing in Deadman Wonderland. Why can't it just be like these prisoners they just want to escape with no paranormal or something like that happening? That's like a gripe I have with the show. But I'm mixed on this show. That's why I don't love it. I don't hate it. And there was one that there's some other warriors that to stop the rebellions. Like one is kind of dressed like a monkey, has like a guitar with a gun shaped like a guitar, and some other other on the staff of Deadman Wonderland. And you get a little you get a little backstory. One was supposedly with Gante's mother. As I think, because there's another flashback to when Shiro, because it shows like Shiro kind of knew Gante back then when they were little kids, and there was something to do with the experiments between what was it with Ganto or with Shiro. But we don't get much more detail though. Sorry. But when it has like the action, like when it comes with like the blood weapons, stuff like that, the action I thought was pretty decent as well. But so I was kind of bored with the first half, but the second half it was getting pretty good. You know, it was like trying to be a more now trying to like escape. You know, and then there was a point where Shiro like before she goes off, you know, with her powers and starts going crazy though, which turns out that Shiro, she's actually the man in the red cape who she's the one who killed Ganta's classroom. She killed Ganta's whole entire classroom, including his friends. So it's like she has another personality. So she is the man in the cape, basically the red cape, and killed Ganta's whole classroom, including his friends. But the thing is, though, he never finds out about it because all up until the end. It was up until the end, like this part right here, because which comes to another gripe with the show, because the bad guys never really get their full comeuppance. They don't. They really don't. Like the Warren doesn't. I don't recall. The Warren doesn't give her comeuppance, or neither does the evil director who falsely imprisons Ganta. If not that I remember. But one thing leads to another, that eventually the remaining prisoners, that they do escape. But the thing is, Ganta, he decides to stay behind. I don't know why. I don't know why he decides to stay behind though. But because of Shiro. Because that was the second half of the series is when Shiro begins builds more chemistry with our character Ganta. But anyway, as they were sitting side by side, Shiro, she starts singing a tune. And then Ganta tells her to stop because that song reminds me because I was playing when my classroom got slaughtered. So that was which made it hint more that confirmed that Shiro, she's the man in the red cape who killed Ganta's classmates. But the thing is, he doesn't find out about it. He never finds out about that because. Well, there is, maybe we'll find out the OVA. Oh, that's right, the OVA goes nowhere. That's another thing. The OVA they have, it goes nowhere. It's just telling how, I think, what was it, our guy Crow, before he got into prison. It was like a prequel OVA before how he got into prison to Deadman Wonderland. So, yeah. Most of the rebels, majority of them escape, but Ganta decides to stay behind. I don't know why. Maybe to be with Shiro, I have no idea why. But then when she starts singing the tunes, like, oh, hey, can you please stop? That's the song, like, I heard before my classmates got killed. But doesn't it kind of, sends a red flag, you know? Oh, that's the same tune where my classmates got killed until, the red cape appeared. But he doesn't put two and two together, I guess. And they're supposedly, they probably, maybe for a second season, maybe that's why, or did they run out of materials in the manga, and they were unable to do a second season? Who knows? But yeah, Deadman Wonderland. I didn't get much more into it though, because like I said, the positives, both voice casts of both Japanese and English are really good. The animation I thought was pretty solid, especially the OP opening. The animation and the song that was playing fit the anime series. It was really good. So the actions when they happen, action scenes when it happened was pretty decent as well. But all the nitpicks I said before, just that the first half I thought was kind of boring, but it picks up when the second half of the series began. So, but yeah, Deadman Wonderland. If I want to watch a better version of a Wonderland, I would rather watch Willy's Wonderland with Nicolas Cage. At Willy's Wonderland. If I want to watch a better Wonderland, whether a show or TV series or a movie, I would rather watch Willy's Wonderland. That'd be kind of funny, you know. Put these characters in Willy's Wonderland and see if they can survive the night. I guess Willy and his group of friends. Hey kids, you know what time it is? It's birthday time. That would be quite funny. Or just toss in Nicolas Cage's Man with No Name into this, see how he does in this. But I thought it would be funny to just send these characters into Willy's Wonderland, see if they can survive the night against the killer animal robots, especially Willy. That's how he tore that sheriff in half, you know. But I said Willy's Wonderland, which yeah, I would watch instead though. But Deadman Wonderland. If people enjoy this series, okay, fine, nothing. That's cool. But like I said, I don't hate the series. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. That's why there's not a rant on here. But the positive thing I said, but Deadman Wonderland, death is the main attraction. I thought it was like not bad at all, but I don't hate it though, but I don't love it. But it's kind of like maybe they want to do a second season though, but the way it ended, maybe they ran into more of stuff for the manga, but who knows? But oh well. Most of those the rebellions they escape, but Gon decides to stay with Byakushiro. Why would you just stay in the prison where you can just been home free, But maybe they try to leave it like that for a second season, but it's over 11 years later. A second season is long gone now. But Deadman Wonderland, like I said, it's not all that bad though. Like I said, the gore, especially when the gore happens, it's there. Definitely bloody, and it's also R-rated as well. I forgot to say that though. But it's okay. But anyway, so yeah, that's my review for Deadman Wonderland. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see y'all later.